Yes, sir. Keith. You're up there. Oh, I probably should sit by yeah. Josh went and did stuff for me. Well, I know, everybody says that. It's only 3 days. You look very extinct when you get out of here.
And Eric, I told you I didn't need, I don't like when Keith puts those notes there, so I just threw those away, so I don't need that kind of stuff.
Oh, no.
What?
Do my notes away?
Those weren't your notes.
Okay.
I was reading, going, what has he got notes out for me for? And I'm
Coach
like,
told me he put them up there, but I was like,
no, well, I didn't know what they were when I got here. And I was like, I don't need,
Push it over just the way here.
sit over there. I don't know how all this works, but it's like, oh, I forgot.
Taylor, no Jackson today?
No, this is gonna be the worst part. This is okay. Well, that's okay. It's gonna be. You know what? You're just making it worse. Makes me shorter though, my ears chopped off, I feel. Yeah.
Things you have to do.
Right, right. Don't get any ideas.
That's probably not ideal.
Probably not. Don't you think of something else?
Ice cream. Ice cream.
Well, we do that.
Right, each level requires a little bit more.
Exactly. Run out of options.
Hana has all the things up there, so.
Don't steal my thunder.
That's right, don't steal her thunder. And you can introduce me and then I'll introduce her, so whenever you're ready. Hey, girl, you wanna give everybody another minute or so?
All right, well, good afternoon and welcome to another exciting day at Georgia Southwestern. It's as we like to say, it's a great day to be a Cane, and it's been an incredible last couple of weeks around here. We have waited a long time for our first Peach Belt Conference Championship, and our women's basketball team finally kicked the door in and made that happen and showed us the way, and now we've added two more just in the last several weeks with the golf team winning their conference championship, and yesterday the baseball team locked up their conference championship. So we have had a really tremendous and exciting semester of being and learning to be champions. And we're here today to introduce you to our next champion. And when success comes your way, sometimes that provides opportunities for people. And we're very proud of Coach Payne and the opportunity that he had. And Mike, Coach Leader, and I, when we started talking about hiring coaches several years ago, we identified a profile of what a Georgia Southwestern coach should look like. So the characteristics that we thought would make them successful here at Georgia Southwestern. And one of the things that we talked about was we knew that our success would be identified by those coaches who could come here, have success, and then have opportunity beyond here. That would indicate success for us as well, and that's certainly been the case. And we're seeing that great accomplishment happen here. And so with Justin moving on, we have a chance to bring in a new great coach that is going to fit our profile and continue to elevate GSW athletics. So it's an exciting day for us as a university, exciting time for us as a university, and I just want to say thank you to Coach Leader for leading our department, leading our athletic program to unprecedented heights, and setting the bar even higher for GSW athletics. But today we're talking about a new coach, and we're going to let Mike introduce her, and I'm sure that you guys will find her to be an absolute incredible young lady who's ready to take on this role. When she came to interview, she sat down in my office, and about, I don't know, a minute and a half into our conversation, I thought, this lady is unbelievable. How do we get her to come be a part of what we're doing here? And I think that as you visit with her, talk with her, it won't take you much longer than that either to understand that she's dynamic, and she's going to be an incredible representative of the university, an incredible representative of our athletic department, and a great leader for our women's basketball team. So it's my pleasure to introduce our athletic director, Mike Leader, to make our announcement.
Thanks, As Dr. Weaver said, it's a great day to be a Hurricane. On March the 4th of this past year, history was made in the Storm Dome here at Georgia Southwestern. We captured our first conference championship in school history. And like Dr. Weaver said, the ones that followed with golf and baseball, but it started on March the 4th. Shortly thereafter, our head coach got a Division I opportunity. We're certainly excited for him, and the young ladies that helped get him that opportunity, some of them are sitting here today, and we're certainly excited to introduce them to their new leader. But one of the characteristics, the things that we were looking for when we started the quest looking for a new head coach, it only took us a week. As Neil said, after you get a chance to talk with Hana, you'll understand why it only took a week after we had a chance to get to meet with her for the first time. We wanted someone that had demonstrated success in the three areas that we always ask our coaches to dominate in. We want them to dominate in the classroom, we want them to dominate in the community, and then, of course, we want them to dominate on the competitive field of success. And Hana has brought all three of those characteristics to us, not just from where she was at Moberly Community College, but as a Division I assistant at Lamar, and then her first head coaching job, she was 23 years old when she was tasked with being the head coach at Harris Stowe in Missouri. So the more references and the more due diligence I did checking into Hana, and I'm sure Hana checking into us, it was going to be a perfect fit. There was no doubt that Hana was the one that we targeted. She was the one we felt we had to have, and we were very fortunate that we were able to get her and to continue the upward trajectory of not just the athletic program, but our entire university. As Dr. Weaver said, you look at where we're at as a university, we're the only school south of Macon in the last 5 years to have an increase in enrollment. The only one. That includes Georgia Southern, that includes Valdosta State. Is Georgia Southwestern in the conversation when they talk about the University of Georgia, they talk about Kennesaw State and Georgia Tech enrollment growth. Georgia Southwestern is in that conversation. And we're proud that athletics has had a small part of that, and we think that athletics can mirror the success that the university has had. And bringing in coaches like Hana probably wasn't possible 5 or 6 years ago. So we're certainly excited about the ability to recruit quality coaches, and the quality coaches are turning out championship programs. So you've heard enough from me. I think everybody's here to hear from Hana. So let me introduce the third head coach of our women's basketball program in the Division II era, Miss Hana Haden. Here you go, Coach. We got the number one, so let's get the picture of it. Hold the picture. There you go. Do it, girl.
Good afternoon. I want to thank everybody for being here. I'll be the third person to say it. It's a great day to be a Cane. I want to start off thanking Dr. Weaver, Mike Leader, Signe Coombs, and everyone else who played a part in giving me this opportunity to be the head women's basketball coach at Georgia Southwestern. I'm humbled, honored, excited, and grateful to embark on this journey to continue to elevate GSW women's basketball. I want to commend the leadership here on their vision for and investment in athletics and student athletes. I also want to recognize former Lady Canes coach Justin Payne, a good friend of mine, on everything that he poured into this program, the foundation that he laid, and the new heights that he took this program to. I'm blessed to be the person in position to continue to build on that success. You don't get opportunities like this on your own, so I've been very fortunate to have a tremendous support system and some incredible colleagues and mentors. I want to say thank you to my fiance, to my mom and my grandparents, and the rest of my family for supporting my basketball journey no matter how far this game has taken me. I'd be remiss if I didn't take this time to thank the people who gave me the opportunities leading up to this moment. So to Coach Katie Vaughn, who hired me as a full-time assistant coach straight out of college, and helped develop me and also gave me space to find my coaching voice of my own. To Jamal Mayo and Dr. DeJuan Warmack, who saw something in me and made me a head coach at just 23 years old. To Dr. Jeff Lashley and Pat Smith for their constant support over the last 5 years, as well as in this new opportunity in the entire process. I want to thank my college coaches, Karen Middleton and her staff, my junior college coach, Gary Cuck. I was not the easiest player to coach, as I could be a little hard-headed and have a tendency to think that I know it all. So I think about them all often as I'm now almost 10 years into my coaching journey. I'm just really grateful for their patience. I want to thank a few of my mentors and friends, Kristen Gillespie, Jessica Keller, James Frey, again, Justin Payne, Brian Burton, and the Embrace Us and Rising Coaches organizations. And I wouldn't be standing here today without the many amazing young women I've been able to coach and the tremendous people I've been able to work with over the last 9 years. This is an exciting time to be at Georgia Southwestern and in the Peach Belt Conference. I got to witness my first Peach Belt championship yesterday with our baseball program, joining women's basketball and golf to win regular season championships this year. I'm excited to join a department of winners and of high-level people and high-level coaches. One thing I've always loved about the game of basketball is it's the opportunity to be a part of something bigger than yourself. And that's what we have here at Georgia Southwestern. When done right, college athletics is a holistic experience. And the mission of this department directly aligns with my own personal mission to develop, inspire, and empower young women to be confident leaders who will leave people and places better than they found them. I'm excited to join a university with initiatives like the Hurricanes program and that led the country in community service hours. As for our women's basketball program, we are the reigning Peach Belt champions, and we don't plan to rebuild, but to reload. We will work tirelessly to continue to win championships. We will cultivate a sisterhood. We will achieve academically, and we will strive to be the best versions of ourselves. We will be disciplined, tough, and together. I'm a firm believer that how you do anything is how you do everything. Disciplined teams take pride in doing things the right way on and off the floor. Our toughness will be our mindset, physically and mentally. Our togetherness speaks to our connectivity, and this is important all season long, but in March it's a huge separating factor on what teams want to play with and for each other. We will be the most prepared team each time that we take the floor. We'll be disruptive and gritty defensively, and we'll play at a pace that our fans will enjoy watching and our team will enjoy playing. We'll expect championships, not just because of the success that was had this year, but because of the work that we'll put in on a daily basis and the standards that we'll hold ourselves to. We will recruit Georgia, the Southeast region, and the rest of the country to bring in talented student athletes of high character who will represent Georgia Southwestern with pride. We will continue to ingrain ourselves in this community, and we will graduate and become proud GSW alum. I'm looking forward to continuing to build relationships with our current roster, as well as adding players that will continue to keep us at the top of the Peach Belt Conference. I'm excited to build a bridge with our alumni and have them as a part of our program. I'm eager to meet and engage with our fans, donors, and community members. And lastly, I can't wait to witness the atmosphere in the Storm Dome in November. Between now and then, there's lots of work to be done, and I'm ready to get started. Thank you.
Okay, so everyone that was here today will have a chance in November to come out and, pull for Coach Haden as we get ready to embark on the 23-24 season. I thank everybody for coming out today, and after hearing her talk, you can see why we always say it's a great day to be a Hurricane. So thank you for coming out today, and we'll look forward to seeing everybody in November. Thank you.
She's a pro, Doc.
What do you think, Marty Mack?
Not a home run.
Big supporters, buddy, was in that situation at time. One time they were all in the bank together. Hopefully we're playing it too. We win this weekend, and they'll play next weekend. That's what we're looking for. Thanks for coming. Coming, Ian. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you so much. Great. I was very nervous. You could tell. Trying tonight. Micah, try to not sweat. You're like, okay.
Real quick, I know you touched on it already, but I just wanted to ask, how do you plan to follow up on the success of Justin?
Yeah, Justin Payne, he laid a tremendous foundation here, right? He's put us in position, to be able to go out and recruit student athletes and say we just went to the 16, we're the Peach Bowl champions. So we have to continue to recruit high caliber players. Justin now has, of course, some Division I transfers, but he had several players that were Division I players. So that's the caliber of player you have to reach those levels of success to get us that. Yeah, well, I think, every coach, you have to do it your own way, and so I've always been a coach that likes to hang my hat on the defensive end. It's been